Hello, my name is Kaylin and this is Echo, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of all the reptiles I personally own. This doesn't include family pets such as my dog or my sister's Krusty, just the animals I personally own and care for. So I have 4 reptiles, some snails, and a horse, and I will be showing you those guys today. Without further ado, let's go. So this enclosure right here, this is Kate. She's the reptile I've had the longest. She is a leopard gecko. You can kind of see her. She's out right now. She's just a high yellow morph, which is really common. But I've had her since I was 6 and I'm 14 now, so I've had her for 8 years, almost a decade now. And try to see. It's really hard to open in film since it's a top opening. So that's her. And she's in a 20-gallon long right now. And she's my only animal that's in that top opening style, and I hate it, so I'm saving up to buy her a 40 gallons, and she's just seeming like I've seen her glass swimming a bit, and I think this just isn't enough room for her, even though 20 gallons is considered the minimum for a leopard gecko, but I think she needs a bit more room to explore because she's really active. I'll try to get a better shot, but she's a really pretty yellow color. Even though she's a pretty common morph, I still love her. She's really friendly. She just walks up onto my hand. When she wants to get out, she'll just come on top of this cork bark that I set up as a little tunnel, and I'll put my hand in. She walks in. Here, I'll try to get her a good angle of her. Got the glass in the way. That's her. Hi, Katie. Yeah, she's not appreciating it. But yeah, that's Kate. She's like 8 or 9 years old. She's a female. I can tell because she's a gecko, and they're really easy to sex. And I love her so much. She's an amazing leopard gecko. She's super friendly, and she's by far definitely the reptile that got me into, well, reptiles, because she was my first, and she taught me a lot about just how to care for them in general. I had to do a lot of research. I definitely did not take good care of her for the first, 4 years, and it's a miracle that she did not, lose toes to suck shed or, get MBD or something, because she had, very improper care. So that's Kate. Bye-bye, mamas. I'm gonna give her hide back. And then we'll look at the other leopard gecko. So this is my second leopard gecko, Striker. He lives in a 24 by, I think, 18 by 18 Exoterra. Same with Echo, which we'll see later. And this is his enclosure. He's in this little, his warm hide, which is the half log right here. He has this cold hide, which is the corkwood, and then he has his little tree hide, which it was Echo's, and then I gave Echo the real grapevine, so now Striker gets this, and I've seen him climbing on top of it a couple times. And I like to give my animals fake plants to hide in. Can we see Strikes? If he's in here. I can't see him. It's dark. Okay, hold up. We might be able to see him from the outside. Oh no, he's not in there. Where'd the Strikes go? I think he is. No, he's not there either. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. You can kind of see. My camera's so blurry. Sorry, guys. It's my phone, so not great camera quality. That's Striker. You can see his head kind of right there. He's a midnight blizzard. He's about 4 or 5 years old. He's a male. And I got him 4 or 5 years ago as a baby. There he goes. He's a big boy. And he's got some, here he is. He's got some sight issues. Here, let me put this hide back where it was. He's definitely got some sight issues. He gets scared. Like, sometimes I'll be feeding him, mealworms or superworms, and they'll, wiggle, and he, spooks at it. So I think he's got something wrong with his eyes, but it doesn't affect him much. Besides getting scared of superworms. But, yeah, I got him for, $30 from my mom's friend who breeds leopard geckos, because he wasn't the morph he wanted for his breeding program, and ever since, he's taught me a lot. He has some MBD, and he has a little scar on his tail from stuck shed. Because like I said, I didn't know a ton about leopard geckos when I first got mine. So sadly, he had to suffer through some of that before I figured it out, which sucks. And that's why I recommend people to not get these guys, or really any pet for really young kids, because unless their kids are really into it and research, because you do make mistakes and we don't want those mistakes affecting the animals. But anyways, this is Striker. I really love him. He's he's my more skittish lizard out of all three of them for sure. Like I said, he has the sight issue, and sometimes he'll do the little tail wag leopard geckos do when they're getting kind of upset, and he will do the little like screech squeal thingy. They make when they're frustrated every now and then. So he's definitely a bit more timid and he gets stressed out a bit when handling. But I've been doing it more with him, and he's definitely been getting way better. And that's Striker. So we'll go on to the next lizard. This enclosure here, this is Echo, my southern alligator lizard. I believe he is a male, but there's no way to tell for sure. I've had him for about 2 years now. I don't know his exact age because he was wild caught. He's just sleeping behind his leaves over there. Hey, buddy. But yeah, he's super chill. He's never bitten me, and he's a very cool guy. It's super cool to watch him hunt his food. He hunts it like a monitor. I'm not going to disturb him right now, but you can see his head back there under those leaves. Camera focuses. That's been his new favorite hiding spot. But yeah, he's super cool. I really like him. And I just added this really nice, I think it's a grapevine, but if the camera will focus, hold up. It's a grapevine, and I just put some succulents up in there to make it look cooler. The camera lighting is not focusing right now. There we go. It's a bit better. No, the UVB bulb is messing with the camera. There we go. But yeah, I got it from a little market on the side of the road that was selling it, and I really like it. I've seen him climbing up there before, and he's seeming to like. I'm sorry. He's seeming to like climbing it a lot, so I'm very happy with that. And that's his UVB and his heat lamp and his hammock. He goes up and sleeps in there every night. So yeah, this is an enclosure. I'm working on getting him some more live plants and some a cleanup crew and a growth light, so he will have 100% bioactive enclosure, hopefully by the end of this year. And yeah, that's Echo. So I know I said I only had one of those top opening enclosures, but this is actually my other one, but it's a temporary enclosure. This is my Sonoran gopher snake. Her name is Sequoia, and I'm not going to bother her right now because she's in shed, but I'll put some clips up of her. She's about like a month old right now. She's just a wild type morph. I got her, like I said, a month ago, or like 3 weeks ago. She's about like a foot and a half long right now. She's a baby, but we actually just picked up yesterday a 4x2x2 enclosure for her, so she's gonna have a big enclosure, and it even came with like UVB and a heat lamp. It was a really good deal. It was like $60, but so this is a very temporary like quarantine enclosure. I don't really like paper towel for animals, but just because she's such a little baby. This is her. The gold hide is literally just a Tupperware container I painted, and that's her warm hide. And she has this paper towel roll she likes to go in. This is her cold and humid hide right here, the rock. I put some moss and sprayed it down because she's in shed right now. That's her little water dish. It's supposed to be glow in the dark. I got it from a reptile expo a while ago. She has this little peppermint rock that my sister painted, and then there's fake plants. And like I said, I'll probably put clips up of her because she's in shed right now and I don't want to bother her. But that's Sequoia, and she has rocks on top because like I said, this is a temporary enclosure, and I hate the top opening, and these little rocks are actually too big, and I don't want her escaping. She like goes up that wire and like wedges herself in the corner of like the top of the enclosure, and is able to like slither along like under the lid, and it's really, I just don't want her escaping. So she has those rocks just because gopher snakes have been known to be escape artists. She's definitely sassy. She likes to like hiss when I have her out sometimes, but she's getting way better because I've been handling her. So that's Sequoia. Alright, so I'm back here with Echo again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm probably going to film setting up Sequoia's new enclosure next. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. It means a lot. What are you doing, dude? And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.